Well, today we climbed up on top of Caputi's garage and right next to the junkyard, and decided we'd try to get the extra job as they left town and left the yard. And they're heading over to Firestone. They have some switching over at Firestone to do before they go downtown. And of course the Firestone cars are always on the head end of this train. And they don't have too many cars for them today. They got their 5 tire loading cars and only 1 tank car. They're blowing the whistle for Northeast 14th Street. I think Sean might be running today. It's pretty hot. Go fast, Sean. He's got her out there in the go fast position, throttle, and we're over here by Iowa Plumb Supply. And they finally got her under control, and they're coming up to the 2nd Avenue Bridge. Coming up to Firestone, so he slowed down a little bit early, but that's okay. Well, they've cut off the rest of their train. They're bringing 2 empties down. They got to go into number 1. And they'll pull some cars out of 1 and do a little switcheroo and spot them back up. They're awful quick. Okay, the conductor told me that those last 2 cars they just pulled out of there are the loads. So they're grabbing these 2 empties and they'll set them over to number 1 track. And then he said they're going to set the loads back to the main and then go in, hook everything up, and then shove in and spot up in number 1 track. Boy, I can't believe how fast these guys work. Number one track holds 4 cars, and we generally get 4 cars a day out of number one track. 2 in the morning, 2 at night. Seldom have we ever pulled 3 loads out. Okay, now these 2 are loads. They're setting them to the main. And they'll go back in with the head 2 cars next to the engine. Those are part loads. And they'll go back in and hook up to the empties sitting up there on one track and then shove in the spot up. Have you ever seen crews that work this fast? And now they're starting to shove in towards the building. Moved the camera over and got a good shot of going into the number one track, into the building. Too bad the guys building the fence aren't as fast as these crews switch. We'd have fencing all the way around Firestone. That'll blow for Hoffman Road. Guess I better get out of the way. I think he'd have ran over me. Okay, the conductor said they're going to take these 2 loads and take them down and run around them at Harris Siding. So we ran right down to Harris Siding, got all set up, and here they come. Well, they've done their runaround. They're coming up through the pass, the siding, and the switch is lined, going for the Hoffman Road crossing. Way to go, Sean. Stop early. Got to get the brakes in the air and all that stuff. Now they're ready to go. Well, we'll catch them up, back up at Firestone. The conductor said they're going to hook up on their train and then shove these 2 loads into number 2 track. And then they'll pull the Firestone cars into Firestone on the lead, run around and come back, hook up to their train, and head for downtown. And that's what they're doing. Yeah, they set these 2 loads over. There's 1 load in number 2 track that they'll have to gather up after they've gone downtown, and they'll come back and finish switching Firestone. But we're not going to stick around because it'll be dark by the time they get back. Okay, they're going to pull into the lead at Firestone. There's a carbon black car sitting on the lead that the locals set out. So they'll shove that ahead of them, pull their remaining Firestone cars in, cut them off just clear of this end of the lead, and then put that carbon black away into number 7 track, and then come back up through the runaround, go back and get their train. At least that's what I was told. We'll see. That particular car there goes into number 2 track. 2 track is for implement tires. And we bought these new cars specifically for that. Alright, they're done running around and all that stuff at Firestone for now. Coming back and getting on the train. Oh, nice joint. Oh, I tell you. Well, the conductor gave me a copy of the switch list on this Great Northern boxcar. It goes to Ingman Manufacturing downtown. The tank car goes to Consumer Supply. And that Erie Gone goes to Pittsburgh Plate Glass. They'll load scrap glass in it. And the Central of Georgia boxcar goes to Consolidated, which is a chemical company. And then the Ball car, that goes to Iowa Wine. It's a boxcar of glass jars. Thanks for watching.